Hi, welcome to our channel Master of Science. Hi, in this video we are discussing about specific heat and its applications. Specific heat and its applications. So, what is specific heat? What is specific heat? Already in our last class we derived the equation Q is equal to Sm delta T. So Q is equal to Sm delta T. In this formula we know that S is a specific heat of the substance. So we can rewrite this formula S is equal to Q by M delta T. And this is the formula for specific heat. Already you know that S is a specific heat of the substance. So the reason S is equal to Q by M delta T. This is the formula for specific heat. From the formula we can define the specific heat. So S is equal to Q by M delta T. Specific heat of the substance is the amount of heat required to raise the temperature of unit mass of the substance by 1 unit. So here the Q is heat, amount of heat required to raise the temperature of unit mass of the substance by 1 unit is called as specific heat. So specific heat is the amount of heat required to raise the temperature of unit mass of the substance by 1 unit is called as specific heat. In the previous activities we know that rate of rise of temperature depends on the nature of the substance. Hence the specific heat also depends on its nature. That means if the specific heat is high, then rate of rise of temperature it may be rise or fall. These two are low. That means specific heat is high, rate of rise of temperature is always low. Either it may be rising or falling is low when the specific heat is high. For example, the specific heat is low. Similarly, then what about the rate of rise of temperature? It is always high. So specific heat of the substance gives the idea of reluctance of a substance, that is a degree of reluctance of the substance to change its temperature. That means specific heat is high means the slowly rises the temperature, at the same time the falling also slowly happens. In the case of specific heat is low, the temperature rises very fastly, at the same time the falling is also happens fastly. So this is the relation about the specific heat and rate of rise of temperature. We know that temperature of the body is directly proportional to average kinetic energy of the molecules of the body. And the molecules of the body having a such types of energies, that is linear kinetic energy, rotational kinetic energy, potential energy, vibrational energy. The total energy of the system is called as internal energy of the system. And we are giving a heat to the system. The heat is shared by among all these energies. And the most of the heat is shared by the linear kinetic energy means definitely the system temperature rises quickly. Units of specific heat. SI unit is joule by kg Kelvin and CGS unit is gram by gram degree centigrade. So these are the units of specific heat. But you can easily remember this by using a formula. The formula is S is equal to Q by M delta T. This formula is for the specific heat. And so in place of Q we can write joule because SI unit of heat is joule. Then in place of mass we can write kg. SI unit of mass is kg. In case of temperature we can write Kelvin because SI unit of temperature is Kelvin. By simply seeing the just we can look at the formula and we can write easily what are the SI unit as well as CGS unit. And in the case of CGS unit also we can write heat. CGS unit of heat is calorie. Cal by what is the CGS unit of mass? Gram. And what about the temperature? It is a degree Celsius. So finally we discuss the applications of specific heat. So sun delivers a large amount of heat energy to the earth daily. The water source on the earth, particularly oceans, absorbs this energy for maintaining relatively constant temperature, and these oceans acts as a heat storehouses for the earth. They absorb the large amount of heat energy without appreciable rising temperature because due to its high specific heat of water. So high specific heat of water, high specific heat means definitely there is no rise of temperature fastly. So that reason that large amount of heat energy is received by the water but without rising temperature. So at the equator of the earth absorbs the large amount of heat energy, and this heat energy is transferred to the places near the south and north poles. So the reason the climate is moderately controlled. So the reason it is one of the important application, that means heat energy is transferred to the south and north poles from the equator for maintaining a relatively constant temperature. And the second application is so we can take some watermelon. Watermelon is brought out from the refrigerator and retains its coolness for longer time. The reason is watermelon contains a large amount of water. So water having a high specific heat value, so that reason temperature rising as well as falling is done slowly. And the third one is samosa appears to be cool outside, but it is hot when you eat it, because the reason is the ingredients used in the samosa, inside the samosa, having a high specific heats. So these are some applications of specific heat. Okay, and if you like this video, please share the video as well as subscribe the video. Thank you.